we've got some guests on this morning.
All
Welcome,
right.
everyone.
Yeah, so we stream live Monday through Friday. Welcome to our YouTube followers as well as our guest here today. My name is Ed Garza, the Chief Training Officer, Technology Officer with Momentum Tech. James is here with us also. He is our CEO. Welcome, South Africa. Welcome. Welcome, guys, for being here. Thank you for being here. Today, we're going to do what we call, we're going to design a minimal viable product. We've already got the core base to it. For Momentum Tech, this is and you're going to watch us do this in the lab. Okay, we're going to develop the content, the strategy, the copy, and you get to be the first ones to see this. How about that? Yeah. So you get to see what's coming, and this is how we roll. This is what we do. We work on the lab. James and I have worked together for years, and we we work on projects like this. So you see how we kind of work together to work on these strategies. So as I'm training my GPT, our agents, I'm going to use the Ask Ed app. I think that's probably the best one to use for this because it's Ask Ed app is strategy, and he has a good idea of overall everything from copy to positioning to pitches to video to you know web copies. Pretty much good at just about everything. His specialty, the specialty agent in a platform like a GPT or like a chatbot. What's more advanced than that, of course, it's more what we call agentic AI, right? And because it pulls you through instead of you having to push it to do something, it already has the knowledge. It pulls you through your journey of injecting your genius, your anointed intelligence, right? So that's very important. If you missed the AI social meetup last night, it was a fantastic event. We talked about all these topics. We talked about the Magic Kids. That video will be available on YouTube. We're going to be using that as a tool that you could use. So it's duplicatable. So we're creating the video, editing it a little bit, and looking at really good so that you can share the story on your local towns and your local communities around the world, right? So it makes it easy whether you're at home showing somebody or you're at an office with 12 people or you're at a big conference with 50 or 100 or 200 or 1,000 people. You'll be glad to show these videos, and it pretty much lifts the burden from you having to be the expert. You could leverage our expertise. Like Dr. Breakthrough always says, you are a chief leveraging officer, right? You may not be a CEO like James Penny, you may not be a CTO like Ed, and you may not be, uh, an executive vice president of sales like Bill Hoffman, right? But you are you, and your DNA is programmed for success. You just got to figure out what your DNA is. You may not roll like this. You may not work like this. You may not work like us. You may not, you're definitely not programmed like us because we're all programmed differently, right? But that taking that program, your brain, right, and taking it and putting it and combining with AI, that's what you're going to see us do today. So that we can come up with an amazing improvements. Okay. So let's get to work. And as I'm training mine, James, I encourage you to train yours too, because this would be fantastic for us to really both have ours trained at the same time. So I'm going to go into the AI platform now and welcome everybody. Again, thank you for being here and your time being here. Invite your guests next time. That's the best compliment for us. Invite people to come and see and watch us demonstrate on the AI Breakfast Lab. All right. So let's get rocking and rolling here. So I'm in our AI platform. And you can see we have folders over here, and there's a little button here that you can, a little arrow, open these folders, and there's a ton of apps in here. I have access to everything. That's why you see our tutors for our Magic Kids right here, and you see the Magic Kids dashboard, and you see the regular Momentum Tech. So there's two programs that we have in the platform, two SKUs, so to speak. The Momentum Tech platform is $39 a month. The Magic Kids is $29 a month. And there's specialized apps in each particular one. But in the GPTs is what we're going to be talking about here. So we're going to go for the Ask Ed app. So I could click on this folder and get to the Ask Ed, or I could just go up here and let's say this is hidden, and I could click this search bar up here and I could type in Ed. And then, or maybe I should type in Ask Ed. There you go. There he is. All right. So I just click on Ask Ed. This is my robot, right? We train it on a variety of things. So here's a new conversation that started. Hey there, I'm your AI coach, your high energy strategist for digital marketing, AI, synthetic intelligence, and product growth, right? I turn ideas into measurable wins, more qualified traffic, higher conversions, and repeatable revenue. What's the single most important goal you want to hit in the next 90 days? Right? So, what's the single most important outcome you want to see in the next 90 days, like revenue, qualified leads, lower costs per acquisition per customer, or something else, right? So, I'm going to go with something else. You don't have to use these prompts. These are like basic prompts where it kind of pushes you along on your goals. So if you come to the Ask Ed app, it's going to push you along with your goals. He's got a huge knowledge base. He's able to do a lot of different things, right? So what am I going to do first and foremost? So I'm going to take some messaging that I have that I sent to James this morning, and we got some really cool stuff that we're talking about. So what we're doing is we're going to launch a AI certification that's going to be a free certification that is going to be used as a lead gen and a path to our AI black belt training. This is going to be great for all of you that are part of our consultant program. If you're a consultant now, this is going to be a lead gen for you. We don't know how that's going to happen yet, but it was something we're working on. But we're going to call it the AI Apprentice Certification. Okay. And James and I agreed on that already. And I'm gonna copy in some copy here that I organized this morning about it, and I'm gonna also speak into it a little bit. So I'm gonna paste that in there. So the AI certification, the apprentice certification is your first step. It's free, it's structured, and it gives you a foundational AI literacy that most people still don't have. After that, you can move into our white belt and beyond, but first you become an apprentice, right? And then I'm going to type in some other positioning here. This is stuff that I had prepared ahead of time. You don't need a copy of this, okay? This is going to be a tool for you guys. We'll have a website and everything else, all right? So while most people are experimenting with AI, apprentices are being trained in it. The AI apprentice certification is designed like a foundational college level course, not YouTube hacks. Again, some word tracks that we're, working on. Here's some other word tracks here. At Momento Tech, we believe progress should be predictable. The AI apprentice certification is your learn phase. You learn the foundations of AI, then you create with it, then you earn with it, then you prove it inside our AI black belt system. Just say AI black belt. Yeah, system, that's fine. Or AI certificate, AI certificate, or AI black belt certification. Certification ecosystem. Right, perfect. So James, I'm gonna copy this for you. I'm gonna send it directly to you if you want to use this. And then I'm gonna type in the Ask Ed app, and I'm gonna show everybody here. So I'm gonna paste that to you. Okay. So this is everything I have here. And then of course, I think I want to give it a little direction, right? Um, and I like this one. What do you think about this, James? Your first credential in the AI economy. That's really good, right? You like that? I like that a lot. Here.
I love it. Yeah, if you guys like that, throw a 5 in the chat box.
Yeah, that is fantastic. Your first credential in the AI economy. You think you guys can market that? Put a 5 in the chat. You think you guys can market that from stage, from at events, just pull people in. So now you have the AI Breakfast Lab and pull them in for free training. You're going to have an AI AI, first credential in the AI economy, right? You're going to have that as well. The AI apprentice certification. So now I'm going to tell Ed a little bit of information now. This is a lot of information, so I'm just going to speak it here and just tell him, watch. Matter of fact, let's do something else. Um, James, we have that black belt um, expanded syllabus that we put together, right?
Yeah.
So not gonna do it the first round, but I'm gonna upload it to this chat and tell them this is our black belt program. I don't want to dilute the black belt program. Matter of fact, this certification, the AI apprentice certification, is a first step up the ladder. Does that make sense?
Yep. Yep.
Okay, so this is a let me explain here to you guys, okay? So you understand, give you a little strategy before we even work anymore. I like to teach a little bit to show you some of this stuff. So I think this will be good learning for you guys. So let's just do a whiteboard here and let's just do some cool stuff here. Watch this. So what we're doing, and with any business, right? What you do is we have the momentum tech training ecosystem, right? That we have. So that's at the top. Okay. All right. So this is obviously we have different pathways to this. So, we have our black belt training, and I'll put that in there here in just a minute. Let's just do that now. You text. Let's just take that, duplicate. And let's put we got our Momentum Tech AI black belt training, which is our paid version, right? All right. Then we also have some free options. So we have like over here, we have obviously the AI Breakfast Lab, which is free training. That's what you're on right now, right? Breakfast, AI Breakfast Lab. And then we're going to show you something here in a minute, okay? AI Breakfast Lab. Then we have our AI social meetups. These are free ones, right? That we have to learn AI. Then now we're actually launching our let's see here. This is our AI apprentice apprentice certification. Okay, excellent. Love that. That's it. So let's go ahead and do some lines here so you guys can see what I'm talking about. All right. No, that's not what I wanted. Let's do that. Let's undo that. Control Z. We're gonna do this. So we got our from here, we have our social meetup. We got our AI breakfast lab. And then we have our apprentice as well. Do that one. Come on. Okay. So that's pretty much our ecosystem. When you agree, James, am I missing anything?
No, that's it.
Okay. All right. So, but let's organize this a little bit differently, right? So you could see. So I'm going to move things around a little bit. Okay. So let's just move things around now that I have it all here. Okay. So let's just take that and move this. So obviously we have our first one here. So ecosystem here, it works really good. Okay. All right. So this is what we call scaffolding. Somebody put that word in the chat. So we have a scaffold. We're building a scaffolding of our product. Think of it like, you know what a scaffolding is with construction, James? How would you describe that?
Yeah, scaffolding is something that it has layers to it, right? Levels to it
That's
that
right.
you can work from, and you have to be at different levels to accomplish different types of work.
That's right. Okay. So this is a path, right? That goes from here down, right? So let's do that one more time. All right. There you go. Okay. So obviously you have items that are free, right? That we're trying to bring them into our ecosystem. So that's your goal, right? So for the most part, these right here are free, right? So let's do it. A box.
You
Right.
might put the AI tool, the Momentum Tech AI tool set in there in between Black Belt and AI social media.
The tool set, what do you mean? The
The
marketing?
AI, yeah, the $39 package, Momentum Tech AI.
Mm, that's right. That is a scan.
Because
That is part of it. They got to do that before this, right?
yeah, they need that before Black Belt.
Yes, right. So right here. So let's just duplicate.
They gives them all the tools they need to dominate in the AI world.
That's right. AI, $39 AI package. So sorry, 39. Okay. That's the AI pack with 40 tools, right? Plus tools.
Yep, 40 plus that are free, and
Hmm.
then there's a few you paid. Well, you pay a few credits to use a few of them,
Yes.
but 40 of them you don't pay any credits.
Hmm. So let's duplicate this one here, and then I'm going to show you here the way it works. You guys visualize it now. If you understand what this is, the whole concept is we're building an ecosystem, scaffolding of our products, right? Just like anybody would do, right? You have a free offer, a free class, or a free to a paid class, or maybe you have a free offer to bring them in the door, right? To bring them in the door. That's why restaurants and places like that, that's why they do coupons, right? They want to bring them in the door. So we have a lot of tools to bring them in the door. This is where our paid options are. So we have a lot of ways to take people from the pit to the peak of our AI of the AI revolution, where they're like AI zero to AI hero. You get it? The AI zero to AI hero, right? So Momentum Tech training ecosystem. That's why you're here on the AI Breakfast Lab. We're going to develop the AI apprentice certification. We already have the AI social meetup. And then the upsales. The upsales are $39 or the 29 Magic Kids, right? So we can put that in there too. So we can do 39 or the Magic Kids, either one, right? And then we're also doing another one or the Breakthrough Club, which is another subscription, right? With Dr. Breakthrough, one of the products that we're working with him. So either option, right? Either option. would take them down this path. So I'm going to remove the pricing because they're all different pricing. So this one is 39, this one is 29. And what's the Dr. Breakthrough one? Breakthrough Club?
That one's 77 a month. It includes the
Including
21-day breakthrough challenge, all the AI tools, weekly coaching with Dr. Breakthrough. It's phenomenal. If you don't know who Dr. Breakthrough is, just Google Dr. Breakthrough, folks. You'll find him. He's 10th degree black belt Hall of Fame, spoken to all 50 states, 28 different countries, voted in the Speaker Hall of Fame. The guy is dynamo.
Yeah.
He's the guy I always brought out to do my franchise breakthrough sessions at my franchise conventions when I was building.
Right. So this is our scaffolding funnel, right? Of everything that we have, which these are all tools for you, right? Because we want you to bring people in the door to learn and get into your ecosystem, your tribe, your organization. Maybe you want to build AI consultants. Maybe you just want the AI platform. We're fine with that. We love customers, right? This is, this person, this could be for a path, our ecosystem for a path of a consultant, or even just a customer that wants to use the AI platform, right? Entirely up to you. You could do this for your company too. You should have this. This is a great model for your company. If you have products and services, right? You should have a scaffolding offer, right? So this is what we do at the AI Breakfast Lab. Let me go ahead and share this with you guys. So let me copy the link. I think that gives everybody access. If you guys want this. It helps you visually understand it. Yeah? Okay. So let me copy that link and put it in the chat for you guys so you have this. This is not something I would use and post on social media. It's just for you, okay? Just for you. So you guys understand you could save it. Let me know if you guys can save it now. And you can click on that link. What happens when you click on that link? Let's make sure you could see that. Okay. All right. Excellent. Cool. Let me stop and close that. Let's go back into the AI platform now. We're going to go back to training Ask Ed. All right, so here it is. So let's talk to him now. Then we're developing the AI apprentice certification product, right? So first I'm going to tell him this is part of our scaffolding offer that we have, that we would like to offer this as a free credential in the AI economy. I want to make sure you understand this first. This obviously is going to lead to a paid certification. I'll give you the name and the details of that shortly. And then I just hit go. Okay. So we're in the process now. That was a few minutes to train you guys a little bit. So I'm going to train this GPT. And I'm going to change the name here to AI Apprentice Certification. I think that's perfect there. Yeah. So I can go back to it. See that? Now, if I want to delete a conversation, I could delete it there. Yes, delete that one. Okay. This one's already trained on the AI belt certification. This one is on the apprentice, but I'm going to give it the black belt. So we did a little basic, well, matter of fact, while that's working, you guys want to see the first lesson in the free?
Yeah, let's see that.
Put a 5 in the chat. If you like to see it, give me some love and tell me, yes, I'd like to see the first video in the free, in the certification, what's called our AI apprentice certification. Yes, you want to see it? Okay. All right, let's watch it. Okay. It's relatively short, but I think you guys will get the picture here. Okay. And then you're going to let me know. And all of them are like this and they get really, really cool. All right. So let's watch the first lesson. Here it is right here.
Welcome to AI Basics for Beginners, Episode 1, What is Artificial Intelligence? Hello and welcome. If you've heard the term AI and wondered what all the fuss is about, you're in the right place. Think of this series as a friendly conversation about a technology that's becoming part of our daily lives. So, what is artificial intelligence? Simply put, it's when we teach computers to think and learn, kind of like how humans do. But here's the thing, they don't actually think like we do. They're more like very, very smart calculators that can recognize patterns. Imagine teaching a child to recognize a cat. You'd show them pictures of cats, and eventually, they'd learn what makes a cat. The whiskers, the ears, the tail. AI works similarly. We show computers thousands of examples until they learn to recognize patterns on their own. AI is already around you, even if you don't realize it. When your email filters out spam, that's AI. When your phone recognizes your face to unlock, that's AI. When Netflix recommends a show you might like, that's AI working behind the scenes. Now, you might hear people use fancy terms like machine learning or neural networks. Don't let that intimidate you. Machine learning is just the way we teach AI, by giving it examples to learn from, rather than programming every single rule. It's like learning to ride a bike through practice, not by memorizing a manual. Here's what's important to understand. AI isn't magic and it isn't alive. It's a tool created by people that's really good at specific tasks. It can recognize your voice, translate languages, or beat you at chess, but it doesn't understand these things the way you do. It's following patterns it learned from data. In our next episode, we'll dive into something called synthetic intelligence and explore how AI actually learns. For now, just remember, AI is simply computers doing smart tasks by learning from examples, much like how you learned most things in life, through experience and repetition. Thank you for joining me on this journey into the world of AI. See you in the next episode.
There you go. What do you guys think of that? That's just the first one, okay? And they're small, they're short, and they're meant to get people all the way to the last one. So, what do you guys think of that? Yeah, you like it? Let me know.
Love it.
Yeah, give us some love and so forth. I mean, this is really, really good stuff here, guys.
Put a 10 in the chat box if you like this. You'll all have access to this training and this free certification. But this will be a sales funnel you can share on Facebook that leads people in, lets them take the free classes. They take a quiz at the end. They pass the quiz. They get the certification, and it's the AI apprentice certification. And then that is, will lead them into our community to potentially subscribe for all the AI tools that they need to really dominate in the market. And if they really want to up their game, then they can join the AI Black Belt certification.
Right. So I feel like playing number 2 for you guys, just to bless you guys, just so you guys get an idea, right, of what this is about. All right. 2 is probably good. They're short. So let's watch number 2 now.
Welcome back to AI Basics for Beginners, Episode 2, Understanding Synthetic Intelligence and How AI Learns. Hello again. In our last episode, we talked about what AI is. Today, let's explore something you might have heard called synthetic intelligence and discover how these systems actually learn. First, let's clear up a term. Synthetic intelligence is really just another way of saying artificial intelligence. The word synthetic means made by humans. Like synthetic fabric isn't grown naturally, but created in factories. So synthetic intelligence simply means intelligence that humans have created, rather than natural intelligence like yours and mine. Now here's the fascinating part. How does AI actually learn? Let's use a simple example you can relate to. Imagine you're learning to bake cookies. The first time you might burn them. The second time, maybe they're too soft. Each time you adjust the temperature or timing until you get it just right. You're learning from your mistakes. AI does something similar, but much, much faster. Let's say we want to teach AI to recognize pictures of dogs. We'd show it thousands of dog pictures and tell it, these are dogs. Then we'd show it pictures of cats, cars, and trees and say, these are not dogs. The AI looks at all these examples and starts noticing patterns. What makes dogs different from cats? What features do all dogs share? Through trial and error, millions of tiny adjustments, the AI gets better and better at recognizing dogs. And here's the amazing part. It can eventually recognize dogs it's never seen before. Just like you can recognize a new breed of dog even if you've never seen that specific type. This learning process is called training. Think of it like training for a marathon. You don't just wake up one day and run 26 miles. You practice, build up gradually, and improve over time. AI training is similar. Except instead of building muscle, we're building mathematical connections. The AI uses something called a neural network, which is inspired by how your brain works. Your brain has billions of neurons connected to each other. When you learn something new, your brain strengthens certain connections and weakens others. AI neural networks do the same thing with mathematical connections. Here's what makes synthetic intelligence different from a regular computer program. A traditional program follows exact instructions, like a recipe. If the recipe says, add 2 eggs, it adds 2 eggs every single time, no exceptions. But AI can adapt. It can look at a situation, compare it to what it's learned, and make decisions even in new circumstances. However, and this is crucial, AI only knows what it's been taught. If you trained an AI only on pictures of golden retrievers, it might struggle to recognize a chihuahua as a dog. The quality and variety of training data matters enormously. In our next episode, we'll explore the different types of AI and what they can and cannot do. For now, remember this. Synthetic intelligence is human-made intelligence, and it learns through practice and examples, constantly adjusting to get better at its task. Thanks for learning with me today. See you next time.
Cool. Pretty in-depth stuff, right? But they're short and sweet. All right. So I hope you guys like that. No, you can't create videos like that in our AI platform. You can create short little things to create it. Our executive technology officers and marketing professionals that are on our staff, they create those videos. Those are manually created with expert video editors in our team. Okay. So they crafted those specific for the training. We gave them the audio. Okay. You can make those audio trainings in our platform all day long if you train it right. Okay. You train Ask Ed or anything, you can make the whole script. And that's what we did. We made the scripts and we used the audio. We got the audio and we sent that to our executive team. You don't need to, point being, you don't need to create those videos. We're doing it for you. You just need to be a chief leveraging officer if you're a Momentum Tech consultant. That's it. Don't worry about being a chief marketing officer and trying to create videos. Okay. We haven't launched it yet. We're developing an MVP this morning with you. I explained that at the beginning, guys. Observe and get oriented with what I'm doing. Don't make a decision and take any action right now. Okay. That's the mission of our AI Breakfast app. So Ed says, love this direction. Here's my understanding. In plain terms, you want a free structured AI apprentice certification as the on-ramp. I love that. Think college level foundation, not YouTube hacks. It builds true AI literacy, then moves learners to creation and earning, and ultimately proves mastery inside a paid certification track, white belt and beyond. That framework aligns with what wins in today's AI landscape. Treat AI literacy like a new core skill. Focus on prompt clarity and repeatable habits, and shift from hacks to mastery loops. I think Ed knows a little bit of, Ask Ed, my robot knows a little bit about what I'm doing. If that's right, here are 3 strong paths we could take next. Positioning, landing page copy, promise, foundational AI literacy, and use at work tomorrow. Contrast with tips and hacks, blah, 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 blah. Okay, so let's correct some things here, okay? The free AI apprentice certification will not go over any prompting tactics or hacks. It's an introductory apprentice certification. Let's be clear about that first. Do not bring that up again. It is a path to our AI Black Belt certification, which is a 9-belt certification program. I'm going to upload a document now that has the detailed, comprehensive syllabus for our AI Black Belt certification program so that you understand how we're using the AI Apprentice certification as a free training to get people into our ecosystem and upgrade to a paid subscription on the AI Black Belt certification path, as well as our core flagship product, which is $39 a month for 40 plus AI premium tools. Okay, so let's upload a document now. James, do you want that script there?
Yeah, that'd be great.
Okay. So see, this is where we are expanding on it. We're training this this conversation with Ask Ed because we want it to be a great resource for us to go back to. We're making it smart, right? You could change that at anything you want to, James. And I think it said the free, the free, okay, the apprentice, the AI apprentice. I got to change that in the beginning here. The AI apprentice certification will not go over any prompting tactics or hacks. Okay, great. All right. So now I didn't upload the document. So let's upload that document. So it's probably going to ask for it. Hey, I didn't get it. It's okay. All right, let's look for it. I have it in my drive. So let's just go here and let's go. I think it's in a Word document. So I'll just look for it here. And it is our syllabus. Let's see here. YouTube. Let's just look for syllabus.
That's
Syllabus.
SY.
SY. Yeah. There it is. This is it right here. And I'll send this to you, James, so you have it. So this is a certification program. Okay. So let's go here. All right. We have our team. Our team is working on this because they're actually going to format this and put it into a booklet for you guys. So you have this official certification syllabus for the Black Belt program. So you could take it to schools and you can take it to organizations. You can give them a full comprehensive syllabus of what they should expect. And then you can say, oh, and by the way, we also have a free AI apprentice program that you can offer to your teams. You see the whole idea of the scaffolding here, where you open the door. You know, I was in sales when I learned how to sell. I was selling cars, and I had a salesman tell me, "Hey," I mean, a sales coach tell me, "Hey, Ed, let me give you a quick training, and you guys can write this down. Remember this. Pay attention, okay? Look at your front door or your bathroom door or any your in your house. Can you close that door before you open it, James? You can't.
No, you can't.
What do you
Yeah.
have to do first?
Got to open it.
Yes. So that's marketing. That's sales. So we have the open door is the free apprentice certification. To close it is the black belt. That's simply put. Okay. So James, you have this. Let me share this document with you. So I know we shared it with you, but let's just get you the link. Let's see here.
Yeah, it looks like you need to add me to the list there.
There you go. Add you to the list. Let's copy that. Let's send it to you. And then I'll put it right here. There you go. Okay. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to download this as a PDF. Okay. And then I'm going to go back to the Ask Ed app. He's probably already talked to me a little bit. Let's just see what he said here. Okay. Love this direction. Here's my understanding. In plain terms, you want a free structured AI apprentice certification on the roadmap. Think college level. Yes. It's right. 3 strong paths. Okay. Let's just bypass all this. And what path do you want to do? Okay, let's upload that document now. So what is it called? It's called our
Momentum Tech Black Belt certification.
Okay, good. So let me go to upload. So let me go to downloads here. And let's go find it in my downloads here. It's Momentum Tech Black Belt. There it is right there. So I'm gonna upload that PDF. So these GPTs that we have are trained can handle your book, PDF, or Word documents. Okay. Now let's talk to it a little bit. I want to make sure you understand our AI Black Belt certification program. This is a complete syllabus of every level. The only reason I'm giving this to you is so that you understand the path we're going down. None of this should be in the copy for the AI apprentice certification, but I want you to understand what we're pushing towards. We're using the AI apprentice certification to open the door for people to subscribe to our AI Black Belt certification, which is $99 a month for 15 months. We finance it for them so they can get AI ready and learn AI and skill up. Since AI is critical to learn now because of every phase of our economy, ecosystem, and workforce needs this training. So I'm just uploading the document, giving him a little position. I don't want him to use it, but I want him to be aware of it, right? So let's just copy all that. James, I'll send that to you. If you want to use that or change it or adapt it, you can train yours. Cool. And then I'm just going to go. Next, I'm going to upload the AI apps. Again, the same positioning, all of our apps. So he understands, right? So he understands our goal, right? So I'm thoroughly training this GPT right now with you this morning. If you guys are enjoying this and learning from us, this is how we develop an MVP. What does MVP stand for? Minimal viable product. And this is the power of our platform for our guests, guys. We have apps like this in the platform. I mean, this is like, and it's private, by the way. Nobody else has access to this. You can't go to Ask Ed and ask it about this because it won't know. So it protects our intellectual property. I'm not training this GPT for other people. I'm training it for me. Now, if I go do this in Chat GPT, guess what? It's an open source unless you close it, which most people don't even know how to do that. All right. They may be paying $20 or using for the free Chat GPT. And as they put their intellectual property in it, guess what? That trains the GPT worldwide. So now people have access to your stuff and it remembers it in your training. Remember, you watched the first video I showed you, right? AI is training. You train the module, what a dog looks like, what kind of dog it is, right? That's the whole concept. Do you want to give away your intellectual property? No, of course not, right? Perfect. So I trust Ed. So he's already pushing me. Do you want the funnel? Do you want the landing page? What do you want? I said, no, not yet, right? Let's I'm just gonna keep going, all right? Because he could do email campaigns for us, right? He wants us, who's our primary audience for the apprentice? Students, I'm not gonna answer those questions yet. I'm gonna train them, I'm gonna upload our AI apps now so he understands our ecosystem, right? So we could go on and on and on and on to train it. Like I could upload information about Dr. Breakthroughs. Remember, I want them to know the whole scaffolding system. We don't have time to do all this now, but I'm going to do it. Remember that scaffolding system I just told you about? I'm going to upload like our all of our paid product subscriptions, the $29, right? I'm going to upload maybe Dr. Breakthrough's information to train it so that it can understand it, not to use it, right? So let's be clear here. I think that's good enough for him. Okay, I'm not going to give him the apps because Ask Ed already knows the apps. So let's just go and create some copy now. Okay.
So I know, we're doing this, we're creating this for a product that we're going to offer with Momentum Tech. But for those of you who are new here, we're showing you this process also because you can do this with any business. You can use these tools to create the entire marketing engine for any product that you offer. So this is really very valuable training.
Yes. And there's no prompt, really, there's not really a prompt engineering concept to this because we don't need these, like I said, these chat agents right here, all of these, whether it's the Wild GPT or the Ask Leo or Ask Napoleon Hill or Ask Zig Ziglar or Ask Ed or the Ask Jim or Cabs program, And we have other ones in here, like these are all the writing tools, right? We have, like, for example, if you want to write books, right? Or social. Last night not social, social media. So last night we went over like writing your book tools, and we have a book clarity coach here. It works the same way, right? We have a ghostwriter, works the same way that Ask Ed is working right here. And but it's trained on writing books and ghostwriting books and articles and memoirs and nonfiction books. And we got fact checkers in here and book critics and create your book cover and audio book. And we even have writing your authority book. These are all GPTs, right? That are trained specifically. The authority book takes you through a series of questions, and it pushes you and pulls you through. It doesn't push you, it pulls you through. You don't have to push it. It already knows you want to write an authority book, and it knows how to write an authority book. It has our unique processes and our unique formula that shows you how to write an authority book. You just got to inject your genius. That's it. You got to put your anointed intelligence into it, answer the questions honestly, and start writing your authority book. Start writing your book. Start doing the fact checker, right? So all these, just like the Ask Ed app, it works the same way, right? And then we have create your website. You want landing page copy? You want a website copy? The landing page architect can do that. Again, it guides you through the whole process. Ask Ed can do all of these things. So I'm using Ask Ed, and he's good at mostly video marketing, but he's good at just about anything. I've trained it to have my knowledge and more. So now let's just go into this, whatever prompt you want to do here now. It knows just about everything, and then I can tweak it. So let's first start off with the landing page, because we want to build a landing page, right? So let's go there. Let's go ahead and drill down, and let's first build the landing page experience, starting from the top of the funnel, like the magic hook. Make sure we cover the benefit stack, like what's in it for them, as well as objection crushing FAQ questions, positioning, and offer. We're focusing only on generating a lead for someone that wants to go down the path of becoming an AI apprentice in our AI apprentice certification program. The AI apprentice certification program has a series of 7 video lessons and a basic 20-question quiz, true or false. After they complete the training, they will take the true or false questions and pass with at least 80%. And immediately they will get a certificate that they can customize and print out on their desktop at home or at work. Our target audience is real simple: entrepreneurs, business professionals, worldwide, global. Okay, James, I sent that to you. If you want to edit that.
Sure.
All right, so now we're going to build a landing page copy, like the copy from, that's about 80 to 90% of building a website. Is just your copy's got to be persuasive. It's got to be right on, right? I don't think it's going to be hard to get people to put in their name and email and take the certification, because AI is such a hot topic right now, right? I think it's going to be pretty easy to convert people. So it's not going to be a difficult funnel to build because it's so hot right now. I mean, what do you guys think? On a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being it's going to be so hard to get people to convert and to opt in, or 10 is going to be like as simple as
falling off a log, as we say in Texas.
Yeah, falling off a log. Yeah, it's going to be a 10, right? Yeah, because it's so hot right now. Yeah. I mean, Jonathan, you could go to the churches and to organizations and just get everybody, go to a whole company and have them all enroll in the uh, AI apprentice to offer that to them. How cool is that? How easy is that, right? All right. I was actually recording myself there, so let's just stop that. All right, let's see what he did. Let's go to the top. Our goal is good copy, right? All right. Headline, your first credential in the AI economy. I love that. That is perfect. A free structured apprentice certification for entrepreneurs and business professionals. 7 video lessons plus a 20-question true or false quiz, 80% to pass. Customize and print your certificate instantly. Enroll free. No credit card, self-paced, global. Love it. Option B, give me a couple options, right? So here's option B. Get AI clear, not AI confused. That's great. That's maybe a secondary magic hook, a magic call to action. Like meaning that's going to be lower down in the funnel, right? Learn the foundations of AI at a college level introductory program. 7 concise lessons and a simple final quiz. Pass with 80%. Start free today. No cost, no fluff. Option C. I love how Ed gives me different options because we could use all these somewhere. Ones that we'd like, you could choose it. If he says something you don't like I already identified one thing I don't like because I don't like just it's not just college level, high school. I think. What do you guys think?
Grade school.
You think they could a high schooler or even a upper level grade school, 5th grade? You think they can understand those videos? I don't know. What's your thoughts?
I think they can. I know my 15-year-old can.
Yeah, I think they can. So I think we want to get rid of that. We're going to shift the Ask Ed app and tell them, hey, this is not just college level. This is like, hey, my 10-year-old or 12-year-old can do this, right? And understand this. Okay. So signal you're AI ready. Earn a recognized AI apprentice certificate, free, structured, and practical. Good. Another thing this is going to do. So here's a really good copy, right? Benefit. Here's a clarity. Understand what AI is and isn't. You can make smart, confident decisions at work. Speak the language of AI with clients, teams, and stakeholders without jargon overload. Earn an official apprentice certificate you can print, share, and add to your LinkedIn and portfolio. Learn safe, ethical principles to protect your brand. Whoop, log me out. Let's log back in. I had a little hiccup there. Let's go back in. There we go. Okay. All right. Landing page architect. So here's great promise. Your first credential in the AI economy. Yes, perfect, perfect. Okay, so what does it say here? Let's see. Orientation email, upgrade funnel from 1-day completion, practice layer, KPIs. Okay. All right. Let's try it again.
Lois says include 10 to 12 year old children. I guess maybe that's 10 to 12th grade children and high schoolers. Oh no, it's saying 10 to 12. I guess that would be grade school and then high schoolers 13 on up. So I would just say from 10 up.
Yeah,
that's kind of what she's saying.
We could do a grade school one, first, second, third, fourth, fifth grade, maybe later, right? A different training for younger kids, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so we're accomplishing what we want here. We're starting to get copy, right? So what I normally do is I go into edit mode myself and look at this, right? So let's go ahead and let's tell it to focus on, this is not just a college level curriculum. I mean, this is appropriate for anybody in high school or even, let's go age groups. I think a 10-year-old or 11 or 12-year-old could understand this. So position it for not just entrepreneurs level, but also younger people that parents and schools want to get their kids AI ready. I mean, kids are our future, and so is AI. Middle school, in other words. So again, this is where you guide it. See how I'm positioning it so that this conversation, I can come back to it tomorrow. I can come back to it um, next week, and we could produce. A reason I chose the Ask Ed app because once he develops the copy, I could use them for social media. We could use them for content, graphics, and ideas, right? Social posts, and we give it to our team, and they create graphics, so you have assets for it. And we put that in the marketing engine. That's why I use the Ask Ed app. You see the whole circle here, guys?
This is the process we've used to build all of the sales funnels, websites, and everything that you have available to you through Momentum Tech, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
Every bit of it.
Mm-hmm. Yep. The Ask Ed is a little bit more in depth than the landing page architect. Like, for example, is it really free? Yes, no credit card required. What age is this for? Age 10 with adult guidance as needed. Learners under 13 enroll via a parent or educator. I don't know, maybe. Do I need AI experience? No, this is introductory foundation. Will this cover tactics or hacks? No, we focus on fundamentals and responsible AI literacy. How long does it take? It's self-paced, meaning complete the 7 lessons and quiz in a few hours or over a weekend. What are the completion requirements? Is it global? Is there coding? What language is it in? Will you spam me? Ready to come AI ready? Enroll now. Right? Really good stuff. All right. And it gave me some ideas, right? Yeah. All right. Cool. All right. I think I like it. Yes, you're welcome. No, thank you, Dr. Michelle. I'm glad it was eye-opening to you. Now we have training here inside the platform too. On the Ask Ed, you'll see these blue buttons all throughout the platform. And this is the process that we work through. By the way, if you want to build this website, you can build it for free in the platform. No hosting fees at all. You can even buy a domain and then you can build. We have a website funnel here where you can just actually create a new funnel and you can, build it yourself, right? I call this the um, AI apprentice search, just for now, as an example. That's for me. And I could choose I could choose like, hey, let's choose let's choose a template. We'll choose that one. This is an example. And then I go in and start customizing it. The Ask Ed is giving me the copy so I can easily craft it. And here it is right here at the top. Here's the AI Apprentice website. And I can go and I can start editing. Just click on edit. And you can do this for free. You can build your entire funnel here in the platform. We have video embedding. We have a mini CRM. This is attached to as well, right? That goes directly into the platform. I can customize the background image. That's really good. So see, this is where you put your marketing hook. This is where we put, like the solutions, the training, maybe example overviews of the training what's in the training. You can add sections here, all kinds of cool stuff. You can post this for free, guys. 100% free. We have a lot of our consultants doing this. If you want to learn more about the opportunity, guys, stick around. We're going to go into our presentation where you can become an AI consultant. You can go down this path. A lot of our consultants are making money, not just using the AI platform for their products or their services or for their coaching or for their books or their nonprofit or their church. They're actually taking the platform and then taking it offline and helping other businesses and charging them and making a ton of money. There's a lot of money can be made in AI. It's a great opportunity, and it's the hottest trend in the market. You want to learn more about that? Stick around. Thanks for joining us on the AI Breakfast Lab. Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. Central, 11 a.m. Eastern. We are on target and we are ready to train you. Every week, every day is different here at the AI Breakfast Lab. Thank you for joining us. Have a great day.